And he's not the only one saying that.
He's not, and clearly Julia Gillard did have sort of some delivery problems during the whole disaster period over Christmas. But I really think that in a big way, this is the normal process of a Prime Minister getting used to authority and an electorate getting used to a Prime Minister. And I think we forget that John Howard, back in the beginning, there were acres of columns written about how he had this sort of nervous shoulder tic when he was doing press conference, about his eyebrows, about all sorts of things. I think what compounds it with Julia Gillard and what she's really suffering from is that the Labor Party as a whole has lost authority, has lost trust, that people don't entirely trust it. That's what Tony Abbott's been capitalising on so well, and I think that's all being sort of projected onto this normal process of a Prime Minister kind of growing into the job and being entirely focused on, you know, should she wear a pantsuit to the floods or shouldn't she wear a pantsuit to the floods, or did she sound genuine while trying to talk to grieving flood victims surrounded by television cameras. I mean, really, it's much bigger than that and much more complicated problem for Labor than that.
It is about her authority, I guess, and Nikki, I think she's aware of this because she talks in the first person a lot these days, that a lot of things that I intend to do.
A lot. I saw her interviewed on television a few days before her press club speech, and the interviewer said to her, "How do you feel about all the criticism about you?" And she said, "Well, George, it's not really about me. You know, it's about them." And then 3 days later, it was all about her. It was I, me, me, me. So she is trying to establish, you know, her authority in the job. And after 6 months, she hasn't been able to do it. She hasn't been able to bring her own persona to it. Every Prime Minister has a different character. We haven't been able yet, I don't think, to work out what hers is. What is she going to bring to the job? How is she going to handle it?